Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You may remain seated as the processional enters the stadium and we seat the graduates. Thank you.
President Cullinan, Provost Fuller, and members of the Board of Trustees, the graduate candidates, baccalaureate candidates, and faculty are assembled. This ceremony may now proceed. I call upon Melinda Breen, President of the faculty organization, to come to the podium to open our event.
As president of the faculty organization, I bring you greetings from the faculty. It is my pleasure to convene the 123rd commencement of Eastern Washington University. Welcome to this celebration recognizing the accomplishments of this year's graduates. Please stand as the colors are presented and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by members of the university's chorale.
Please be seated. Students, thank you for that energizing start to our event, and thank you, Professor Breen, for your leadership of the faculty this year. I am Rex Fuller, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Welcome to the 123rd commencement exercises of Eastern Washington University. Now I would like to introduce members of the platform party. First, we're honored to have with us members of the EWU Board of Trustees, Chair Joanne Kaufman, Mr. Uriel Iniguez, the Honorable Judge Murphy, the Honorable Judge Whaley, and Mr. Frank Navarro. Please join me. We have the 26th President of Eastern Washington University, Dr. Mary Cullinan. Our commencement speaker, Mr. Shawn Vestal, and student speaker, Mr. Isaiah Ratliff. We're also joined on the platform by members of the university leadership team, including deans, faculty leaders, and the student body president. We're also very pleased to have many of our faculty members join us today. Would all the faculty please rise and be recognized? Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the 26th president of Eastern Washington University, Dr. Mary Cullinan, who joined the Eagle family on August 1st. President Cullinan's goals throughout her whole higher education career align with Eastern's deep commitment, providing high-quality, challenging academic programs and pathways to success for all students. Welcome, Dr. Cullinan.
Thank you, Dr. Fuller. So welcome to Eastern Washington University's 123rd commencement. I'm so happy to serve as Eastern's 26th president and to be here for this inspiring culmination of the academic year. The commencement ceremony represents so much, all the great work that you students have accomplished over your years here, and also the true beginning of another phase of your lives. I'm deeply grateful to the faculty and staff who have assisted you in reaching this important day. And I'm also grateful to the family members and friends who have provided support of every kind. Thank you all for being here today, and welcome to our beautiful campus. Now, I am pleased to invite our student body president, Mr. DJ Gigre, to share greetings with you and to introduce our student speaker.
Thank you, President Cullinan. How's you all doing? Class of 2015. You guys ready? It's getting hot in here, isn't it? Let's get you out of here quick then. It has been a pleasure to serve you as your student body president for the past 2 years. Eastern Washington University has given us a wonderful opportunity to learn and to be transformed. I join you today graduating with a degree in communications, and soon I look forward to my next adventure, teaching in Central Washington through the Teach for America program. A new tradition is being launched today with the addition of a student speaker at commencement. The student who was selected to give the student address was chosen from an extremely competitive pool of candidates. He is someone who personifies Eastern's mission of personal transformation through excellence in learning. And I am proud and extremely proud to say that I get to introduce him. Isaiah Ratliff started his relationship with Eastern Washington before even coming to Eastern, and way back in high school. As a Running Star student, based on that successful experience, he decided to come to Eastern as an undergrad. And he'll cross the stage today to celebrate his bachelor's degree in engineering. As an electrical engineer major and a mathematics minor, my two least favorite subjects, Isaiah has been committed to helping others finding their way of a successful academic. Chairing EWU's branch of Institute of Electronics and Engineering, the 3 IEs, I believe? IEEEs, excuse me. Though which he organized workshops and information sessions for students' interested in electrical engineering and tutoring fellow students in the Math Plus groups such as myself. He loves learning, his love extended far beyond the classrooms as well. Isaiah proudly shares that he is a self-taught bass player, introduced to the instrument here at Eastern by some of his colleagues. And when he's not in class or studying, he reports that he can often be found jamming with his friends. Please join me in introducing our fellow student, Isaiah Ratliff.
Hello, Eastern Washington University graduates, friends, family, faculty, and administrators. As you just heard, I am Isaiah Ratliff, and I am honored to be the first electrical engineering student commencement speaker here at EWU. We are gathered here to acknowledge the struggles and honor the achievements that we have experienced on this journey. We have struggled to finish lengthy, confusing homework assignments. We have struggled to get up on time after long nights spent binge watching Netflix. We have struggled to balance work with school without forfeiting all social obligations, and we have succeeded. We are not the same people we were when we started this journey together. We have learned, we have grown, we have achieved, and we, the class of 2015, should be proud. But it's not over. I believe each and every one of us should strive to reach the highest expression of our talents, continuing to fulfill Eastern Washington University's mission of personal transformation. It is with this goal in mind that I deliver a warning. You are in danger. This danger hides in every aspect of your life, and its name is complacency. According to Merriam-Webster, complacency is defined by, quote, self-satisfaction, especially when accompanied by unawareness of actual dangers or deficiencies. The first time I realized just how scary this word could be was soon after I started my first job. It was a good job by all conventional definitions, but after a couple of months, I had a bleak vision of the future. I saw myself 40 years down the road at the same job with the same comfortable routine. The things I thought I had wanted to do, learn to play music, travel, and continue my education had long since been discarded as youthful naivety, or worse, flat out forgotten. I was economically sound, I had assets to my name, and I was considered a success by society standards, but not my own. This is the danger of complacency. Every day in life, we are presented with choices that, little by little, define our habits and our lives. It is far too easy to simply chase after society's vision of a successful life rather than define a successful life for ourselves. But how do we define a successful life? The first step is to find out what you want to do. Easy said, right? Well, not just what you want to do, what you really, really, really want to do or to see or to experience in life. This is called passion, something you can get excited about, something you can share with someone else. Your passions will serve as a beacon, your northern star, as you navigate your way through life, giving you direction. So, we have a direction, but direction itself is not enough. Think about your ideal self. Think about what attributes and skills your ideal self has, and then distill those ideals down into real, achievable goals. I want to be fit is an ideal. I will start going to the gym once a week is a goal. Once you have some goals, clearly outlined and defined, you must assess them. So if you say you want to go to the gym once a week, and you end up going once a month or less, something needs to change. And then you have to repeat. Relentlessly repeat these actions until you decided you have tried something and you are succeeding, or you have tried something and it is no longer worth your time. Trying is the important part. Remember, we are defining what success looks like for ourselves. As the astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson once put it, whether or not you can ever become great at something, you can always become better at it. In conclusion, I would like you to leave this celebration reflecting on the fact that this is your life, and it's up to you to shape it. There is no second you in the wings, fully prepared and confident, waiting to jump into the limelight as soon as you graduate, or get a job, or buy your first house. It's just you. It's just us. I would like to thank you, Eastern. Thank you for helping me through this journey. Thank you for all the time and energy you have invested in me. Thank you, teachers, for challenging me with your high expectations of achievement. And thank you, fellow students, for inspiring me with your passion and dedication. I would like to end with my applied version of a quote by Mahatma Gandhi to summarize the ideas I have discussed here today. We must be the change we wish to see in ourselves and in the world around us. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaiah. I would now like to introduce Chair of our Board of Trustees, Joanne Kaufman, who brings greetings from the board.
Thank you. In the native language of the Nez Perce people, I want to say Tatshalakpa Inam Lautiwama, and greetings from the Board of Trustees of Eastern Washington University. The Board of Trustees is the governing body for the university, providing guidance and helping to share the story of the university and its importance to our citizens. Today, in that spirit, the Board of Trustees sincerely congratulates each and every one of you as you receive your degree today. We extend our admiration and gratitude to the faculty and staff here at Eastern for your role in helping to earn the diplomas that will be handed out today. We humbly thank your parents and families and friends for their support and encouragement throughout your time here at Eastern. You would not be here today without them. Can we say thank you to our parents and family? Please know that the Board of Trustees shares your pride and sense of accomplishment. We wish you the very best in whatever comes next. Your success will be a reflection on Eastern, and we know that you will not disappoint. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Chair Kaufman. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker this afternoon. Many of you know Shawn Vestal's work as a columnist with the Spokesman-Review. He also received acclaim for his first book, God-Forsaken Idaho, a collection of short stories published in 2013, which won prestigious Penn Robert Bingham Prize. Vestal earned his Master of Fine Arts degree in creative writing at EWU in 2008 and currently serves as an adjunct faculty member in an MFA program. He is a regular contributor to national creative journals, and we are pleased that he is able to share his remarks with you today. Mr. Vestal.
Thank you, Provost Fuller, President Cullinan, deans, trustees, faculty, parents, bystanders, hangers-on, student loan underwriters, bartenders, and most importantly, members of the class of 2015. I am thrilled to be here today on the occasion of your commencement from Eastern Washington University, primarily for two reasons. One is that my own experiences here as a student were, without exaggeration, life-changing. My time as a student in the master's program for creative writing, for fiction writing, pardon me, helped me accomplish things that I had dreamed of all of my life. The second reason I'm so excited to be here today is that this is my first commencement ceremony of any kind. First time in the robe. Thank you. Thank you for applauding my bad behavior in the past. My initial college experience ended with me dropping out. My second stab at college here in my 40s ended with commencement ceremonies, but I didn't attend them for various reasons. And so this is a new experience for me, and I am thinking of myself in a sense as one of you, a member of the audience, and I'm really hoping that I don't bore us all to death. You will leave here today equipped with one of the most important tools you will ever have, your college education. And we are here today to celebrate all that you have learned. But I want to talk for a minute about all that you have not. Because if there is anything that learning teaches us, it is that we do not know as much as we think we do. None of us do. It's an irony of education. The deeper you go, the deeper it gets. As a fiction writer, I'm now obliged to use a metaphor. In February, a team of oceanographers using underwater rovers outfitted with cameras set out to explore the ocean depths around Puerto Rico. It might surprise you how much of these depths remain a mystery to us. We have better maps of the moon than we have of the ocean floor. And this does surprise me, though it shouldn't. The universe, after all, remains a vast mystery. I imagine you've heard of dark energy. Dark energy is the force that appears to be driving the expansion of the universe. It is believed to make up the majority of the material substance of the universe, the stuff in the universe, and we know almost nothing about it. We might as well have named it the whatchamacallit, the thingamabob, dark energy, the unknown, mystery. It is literally the largest portion of the universe. Anyway, the oceanographers sent down the rovers and took pictures and made a series of discoveries. They found and photographed hundreds of species of fish: cat sharks, tinselfish, cusk eels, Darwin slimeheads, squat lobsters. I don't know what any of these creatures are, but I love the sound of those names. They sound like the mascots of obscure coastal colleges. They also found garbage, human garbage down in the depths. Rusted cans, even a denim jumpsuit, if you can believe that. Though that is probably right where the denim jumpsuit belongs. They found a mini ecosystem of 10 organisms living on a paint can. They found a sea star that hadn't been seen in 100 years. And beyond that, they found all manner of species that have never been seen before at all. Entirely new creatures. The scientists say this happens on almost every trip. The discovery of things that don't even have a name. The thingamabob, the whatchamacallit. The whatchamacallit, if you'll pardon me using such a scientific term, is everywhere. Not just in the deep and far-flung corners of the universe, but in your daily lives and inside your own heart. Mystery runs from the mundane to the sublime, from the petty to the magnificent. What are other people thinking? How does my phone work? Why did the cat do that to the couch? Why would anyone ever, even in the 1970s, wear a denim jumpsuit? Who am I? How should I live? How should I spend this minute of this hour of this day of my only life on earth? I do not know that there is an answer to this, or at least I'm sure there isn't one answer to it. But I am beginning to have an idea about the substance of what might make an answer, and it is love. Pay attention to what you love, make time for what you love, and follow what you love deeper and deeper into the unknown. The deeper you go, the deeper it gets. I'm not talking about what you might have to do to make money. I'm not talking about what your parents love or society loves. I'm not talking about what your boyfriend or your girlfriend want you to do. I'm talking about that which speaks to you deeply, that sings to you in your quiet moments. Things that others in your life may not value or pay you for or even encourage. Maybe it's rock climbing. Maybe it's playing the oboe. Maybe it's stand-up comedy or triathlons or volunteering at the library or writing. Maybe it's perfecting total eclipse of the heart at karaoke. Whatever draws your heart and mind and attention, cultivate it. Push yourself deeply into it. And when you find yourself buffeted by all that is unknown and unforeseeable in your life, it will be your anchor. I don't say this because your whole life can be dragged into the service of what you love, but because it cannot and should not. Much of your life will and should be focused on things that are not simply about what you love. You will need to earn money, unless you were very lucky, and some people are. The way that you earn money will not always align perfectly with what you love. But you should do that work well and honorably while keeping a place for what you love. You will need to fulfill your responsibilities as a member of a family, as a citizen, as a neighbor, as a parent, as a child. Sometimes this will require selflessness as well, and that will be good for you too. But keep a place for what you love and resist the voices that tell you to put it away. And then, when you think you've figured it all out, remember the whatchamacallit. Because while you pursue what you know you love, you may find that you've stumbled into something you didn't know you would. A brief story from my own life about what I knew I loved and what I did not. From my earliest memories, reading and writing have been the core of my identity. This is the primary, definitive thing about me, and it always has been. I am a person who makes something out of words. I felt this as a child, and by an early age, I had the dream of becoming a novelist, or a short story writer, or a poet, a writer of imaginative work. But that has not always been the simple, clear direction of my life. It turns out you don't just go out and get a job as a novelist. My 20s were a minefield of bad choices. I dropped out of college. I gave every form of irresponsibility a good shot. I moved sideways into a career that I had not really considered, newspapers, and it turned out that I loved that work. Over the course of my newspaper career, I continued to write short stories, to write fiction, and sent them to magazines and got them rejected and rejected and rejected and rejected. I did that for 20 years, hearing nothing but no. I often felt that I would never publish any fiction, but I did not stop writing it. One of my beliefs during these years was that I could not afford to have children. I, as an artist, couldn't spare the time. Many of my favorite writers, it turns out, were terrible or indifferent fathers, and they were often blatant in their discussions of this. One of my heroes, the short story writer Raymond Carver, once said of his children that they were a heavy and often baleful influence. He said this about his own children, and I admired him for that. Well, the years went on, and soon my wife and I found ourselves getting older and opening our minds to the possibilities of having children, even as our biological window for doing so was closing. And we had our son, Cole, in 2007. And he arrived the same week that my first short story was published. I don't think he was responsible necessarily, but there was something powerful in the timing of it, as though the universe were delivering me a personal message. You do not know as much as you think you know. The first week of my son's life, while we were sitting in the doctor's office waiting for a checkup, another magazine editor called, accepted a second story. Over the next couple of years, during my son's infancy and toddlerhood, I continued to write, I continued to study here in the MFA program, and I published 16 stories. This, after coming to terms with the possibility of never publishing a story, was something of a dream come true for me. And then I published a book of short stories. And in the spring, my first novel will come out. All of this has been something that I can only describe, as cliched as it is, as a dream come true. I believe there was luck and good fortune involved in this, but I also believe it happened because I loved it and I did not give up. But that is not the moral of this story. You already know that. Don't give up. The moral of this story to me is this. While pursuing what I loved, I found something I love even more, being a father to my son. And this was not something I had dreamed of and worked for my whole life. It was not something I could foresee necessarily, and it was something about which all of my predictions have been wrong. It came from pushing into the unknown, into the unfamiliar, and the scary, and the difficult, and the human. From diving into an ocean and discovering a new form of life for myself. It is the best thing I have ever done by a mile, and I almost didn't do it. And so I will say to you what I would say to myself if I could go back a couple of decades. Throw yourself into the whatchamacallit. Go where you haven't been, do what you haven't done. Put yourself in a position where you might make a mistake or have a regret, stumble or soar. Life has a way of urging you toward comfort and safety. Resist it. You're well equipped for change and challenge, especially now. Cultivate what you love, pursue it, and work at it, but know that some of the greatest joys of your life will come in circumstances you cannot predict. I will close with a few brief pieces of advice, also aimed at my younger self. Be wary of advice. Be careful who you listen to. Make mistakes and have regrets, but don't go crazy with the mistakes. Be responsible about money. Be careful with your life. Finish what you start. Be trustworthy. Understand that some of what seems terrible when it happens will turn out to be great for you in the long run. Heartbreak, difficulty, failure, loss, The way you respond to these will shape your life. Ignore the Kardashians. There you go, there it is. Ignore them. Help others. Recognize the abundance of your own life and do something for the many people who have less. And worry more about helping them than judging them. Work hard, be kind, keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. Pay attention to what you love, but don't get the mistaken idea that what you love is all you have to pay attention to. And never forget the importance of the whatchamacallit, of all that is hidden below the surface of the ocean, between the stars, and inside your own heart. Congratulations, class of 2015. Have a great time today and tonight and into tomorrow morning. And go Eags.
Thank you, Mr. Vestal. The strength of the university is synonymous with the strength of its faculty. At Eastern Washington University, we have a tradition of excellent faculty, attracted here by other outstanding faculty and the quality of our university and region. This year marks the retirement and conferral of emeritus status for 6 members of the faculty. Emeritus comes from the Latin and means worthy of merit. These individuals have given many years of service to the university. Their many contributions are recognized and gratefully acknowledged on pages 16 through 19 of your commencement program and provide a brief summary of their work. Will President Cullinan, Chair Kaufman, and Faculty Organization President Breen come forward to congratulate the faculty? Dr. Paul Green, Professor of Physical Education, Health, Recreation Emeritus. Dr. Robert William Clark, Professor of Computer Science Emeritus. And Ms. Ardeen Nickerson, Professor of Dental Hygiene Emerita. Thank you. Congratulations and thank you for your service. Now we move to recognize students. Graduates, this day is one of the most significant days of your life because you are receiving something no one can ever take from you, a college degree. You should take full credit for your accomplishment. It is a significant one. Out of respect for your fellow graduates and their guests, we ask that all graduates please return to their seats after crossing the stage and remain seated until the end of the ceremony. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to introduce the class of 2015 and confer the degrees.
Caleb Dotson. Louis Sorensen. Justin Takeo Fukunaga. Shawn Patrick Campbell. Brianna Rose DeWitt. Danielle Marie Kuhn. Kelsey Taylor. Jamie Leanne Gilmore. Samantha Rose Parr. Ricky Schurmeister. Nissa Hubda. Brandy Ellen Eloff. Travis Burrell. Lauren Christine Avicius. Katie Renee Tsort. Jamie Jean Redmond. Jacob Rourke Stratton. Gregory D. Mortensen. Suzanne Strickler. Kirsty Munson. Larissa Smith. Chelsea Harper. Chanel Fuchigami. Lindsay Robb. Aaron Flory. CJ Cole. Benjamin Tucker. Jesse Brower. Ryan Shannon. Zach Robinson. Katie Adkins. Aaron Rushworth. Neil Morris. Sarah McConnell Perkins. Amy Slaybaugh.
Congratulations.
Lori Ann Spear.
Miranda Benningfield. Henry Yang.
Robin Renee Roderick.
Kaylin Garrison.
Quentin Do It for the Vine Baker.
Shannon Justy.
Zach, I'm Getting Married Bond.
Miles Pfaff.
How do you say your last name? Brian Masagwa.
Allison Johnson.
Jerry Rathbun.
Kayla Dewan.
Catherine Wood.
Lori Wiley.
Eric Marr.
Amanda Ray Turner.
Kala Hagel Hetzner.
Melissa Ching.
Aaron Cubley.
Gina Campbell.
Jared Schuster.
Daniel David Reed. Bryce Hobson. Naveed Nader Najand. Teresa Michaela McGinnis.
Tahani Al Saeed. Rehab Al Zand. Kimberly Aaron Ann Cree. Patricia Louise Hilt. Carrie Ann Roderick. Kyle Randall Schlegel. Ohud Almohana. Andrea Free. Brianna Lee Bennett. Linnea Bruno. Granville Mark Newfville. Gabriel Elias Rose. Skylar James Bell Free. Nicole Michelle Smith Miller.
Peter Brian Griffin.
Whitney Egger.
Jesse Schaller.
Vasana Manivong.
Sarah L. Bass.
Shelby Ramirez.
Kenneth Ray Farr III.
Chandra Grace Moore.
Joshua F. Chosky.
Melissa Lotman Fair.
Nazma Amayin. Fawaz Jaimi Avayawali.
Megan K. Ellen Solberg. Sarah Elizabeth Hernandez. Amy Asano Cleaver.
Yes, wherever you came out of, I guess.
Presenting the College of Arts, Letters, and Education, Megan Rose Charles. Ryan Scariano. Orville Williams. Melissa Ann Jedgets. Chelsea Johnson. Carrie Lynn Guerin. Stephanie McCauley. Daniela Christie Burke. Anastasia Hilton. David Ratcliffe. Howard Noggle. Megan Padilla. Lorraine Ward. Maria E. Estrada Lone. Catherine Claire Hedberg. Michael Johnson. Brandy Renee Bippis. Kelly Gail Hansen. Andres Jaramillo. Jacob Beal. Megan Chavez. Emily Travis. Taylor Elizondo. Shane William Nolt. Lucas Wallace Clift. Alicia Marie Burke. Brianne Michelle Booher. Lance Beasley. Trevor Paul Stewart. Neil Franklin Mader.
Mackenzie Alexandria Rose Nitz.
Carly Ridenour.
Kayla Lee Rivers.
Michelle Aslin Bristow.
Diane Rochelle Carlson.
Krista Lynn Peterson.
Megan Bafano.
Ashley Nicole Wittig.
Celicia Lopez.
Casey Stoddard.
Stacia Bruner. Morgan Clark.
Haley Stadig.
Phaedra Branham.
Kayla Stutter.
Becky Yearout.
Ashley Wiggs.
Rowena Yamat.
Olivia Christine Dixon.
Mackenzie McAvoy.
Mallory McDowell. Thank you.
Catherine Martinez.
Jaden Smith.
Sarah Alexander.
Jamie Lynn Cassell.
Yuri Na.
Stacy Corleano.
Abigail Fall.
Annie Longhofer.
Vanessa Manilopoulos.
Hannah Sokowski.
Colleen Elam.
Tao Win.
Taylor Carter.
J. Glenn Heffley.
Kelly Elizabeth Parasini.
Manjit Pabla.
Kayla Marie Mount.
Ashanafi Abibi.
Stephanie Lynn Parker.
Abdullah Asalim.
Kayla Jean Gardner.
Meshari Asalim, aka Mesh.
Lindsay Ann Dershak.
Jennifer Marie Miles.
Jaylyn K. Gardner.
Mackenzie Alexandra K. Banning.
Jamie Jeanette Hall.
Amanda Rosales.
Tiffany Jo Starring.
Tanisha Wolf.
Ashley Dawn Iman.
Brittany Chapman.
Christina Marie Deakins.
Kathy Pla.
Laura Michelle Hilton.
Elizabeth Aline Larson.
Bahar Agbolag.
Nicholas Washburn.
Rachel Harmon.
Melissa Williams.
Elizabeth M. Rodriguez.
Cassidy MacArthur.
Rebecca Christina Nelson.
Melissa Rook.
Julia Lee Woodbury.
Rachel Sutton.
Carolyn Yo.
Rachel Weatherford.
Alexis Marguerite Hand.
Justin Krautkramer.
Kimberly Michelle Ploss.
Lindy Lee Tinker.
Miranda Marie Hurst.
Elizabeth Kathleen Weber.
Joseph Daniel Hantho.
Joe Bryant.
Devin Robbins.
John Spencer Goodman.
Carol Gerdumov.
Christina Marie Hunter.
Tracy Martinez.
Dylan Timmons.
Taylor Winner.
Kim Quayle.
Shelby Ann Johnson.
Kim Cook.
Dalton Christopher Herron.
Aaron Holman.
Brandon Lee Duckett.
Chantilly Higby.
Michael Andrew Everson.
Sam Gunselman.
Paolo Sirochi Marasigan.
Muzet Kiflai.
Jade Marvel Pandy.
Jacob Clay.
Jonathan Zechariah May.
Colton Hodgson.
Joel McKenzie.
Samantha Sweat.
Con Tron.
Jessica Ann Reed.
Hui Fan.
Benjamin Moyer.
Noah Dickens.
Nelson Ty.
Jay Connor.
Derek Schwager.
Drew Love.
Peter Martson.
Riley Nelson.
Caitlin Domino Cashman.
Andrew Earl.
Haley Marie Felgenhauer.
Jonathan Dustin.
Jessica Lorraine Sperber.
Justin Heelman.
Manpreet Kaur.
Jared Lacombra.
Gershranjit Akar.
Isaiah Ratliff.
Andrei Lukashev.
James Balkan.
Nikolai Peganov.
Igor Shirobakov.
Ryan Jacobson.
Jesse J. Hudson.
Tara Jean Brown.
Shawn D. McCoy.
Emily Morgan Proul.
Robert Homan Dussault.
Samantha Ann Strolin.
Benjamin Paul McGrew.
Amy Lynn Sully.
Yura Bian.
Karis Ash.
Nicholas Linthicum.
Michelle Warren.
Kenneth New.
Lexi Anderson.
Eric Beck.
Robert Shaddix.
Nathan Andrew Strandberg.
Jessica Donch.
Matthew Thomas Hudgens.
Kimberly Rose Given.
Ryan Lee Bishop.
Heather Forrest.
Andre Gerdunabov.
Remington Klein.
Matthew James Hansen.
Faraday Catherine Reinfield.
Sloan Tennant.
Levi Jean Simmons.
Mahmoud Koha.
Seamus Kirk Riley.
Ahmed Hadi.
Carissa Desmond.
Heath Knickerbocker.
Stephanie Michelle Cooper.
Zach York.
Kristen Patricia Dupree.
Serena Eklund.
Kathleen Hollister.
Jason Henry Menias.
Amy Elizabeth Verteber.
Samuel Bruce Williams.
Roxana Lee Watson.
Julio Batista.
Carrie Marie Bush.
Christopher Richard Frederick.
Samuel Moses Palmer.
Colby Quinn Matosh.
Robert Page.
Tyler Heimer.
Brian Thomas Whitty.
Maximilian Charles Miller.
John Michael Teal.
Robert Shredo.
Matthew Harrop.
Jeremy Johnson.
Leanne Ikeda.
Colton Stricker.
Estera Prutenu.
Christopher Tyler Nielsen.
Joshua Reel.
Paul Nichols.
Jacqueline Larson.
A.J. Allen.
Jamie Ordway.
Robert Stephen Johnson.
Sierra Gula.
Alexander Fahey.
Hinak Sium.
Connor James McMillan.
Josh Harwager.
Maria Arlantico.
Christopher Bobber.
Timothy Potts Jr.
Marie Green.
Chase Schmidt.
Kyle Rutherford.
Blake Bledsoe.
Matthew Kelly.
Kellen Delbert Francis Sells.
Matthew Haydorn.
Steve Lee.
Alice Patricia Miller.
Julius Ciro.
Elizabeth Louise Hansen.
Eric Corbally.
Brian Anders.
Shelby Zanoni.
Brett Fielding.
Jamie Ball.
Brian Lee Velez.
Haley Irene Helm.
Christopher James Larkin.
Liz Severin Escola.
Kyle Bondo.
Josh Herber.
Nathan Pilgrim.
Tobias Jonathan Kane.
Pablo Billis.
Ivan Jose Martinez.
Wilbur Blaine Abbott.
Aziz Aljini.
Brian David Lawless.
Jiazang Wang.
John David Coppinger.
Yushu Liu.
Andrew McCall.
Cheng Jin.
Kevin Colin Murray.
Anthony J. Beggar.
Kyle Christopher Phillips.
Omei Falata. Omei Falata.
Lena Wenke.
Ahmad Benali.
Colton Lee Prettyman.
Tarek Arife.
Stephen Walmsley.
Francisco Navarro Rodriguez.
Jared Hutton.
Mohammed Allah Abdulif.
Eric Meldrum.
Ibrahim Ali Alkuleb.
Jacob Tegmeyer.
Ahmed Al-Humidi.
Nicholas Anthony Spring.
Abdulakar Ibrahim Idris.
Brandon Scott Young.
Ni Lamptey.
David Mason.
Abu Logman.
Kevin Rascal.
Michael Abraha.
Cord Rain.
Andrew Rajiski.
Stephen Berg.
Andrew Campbell.
Timothy Stephen Lynch.
Nicholas Phelps.
Joshua David Alm.
Michael Brock Birkenbile.
Daniel Moore.
Aden Meza.
Dylan Holliday.
Frank Parizic.
Stefan Bostain.
Mitchell Barney.
Casey Shadowitz.
Melinda Ann Wright.
Cody Demagnew.
Emily E. Knockbar.
Daniel Richard Heffley.
Jesse Corleano.
Eric Mason Lieb.
Sarah Winan.
Samir Wahabi.
Sasha Jean Nevin.
Daniel William Schultz.
Rebecca Marie Brent.
Tony Singh Moi.
Amanda Marie Montague Zarzosa.
Logan William Brooke.
Elizabeth Ann Morrison.
Pete Rattan.
Morgan Daniel Volker.
Yang Bui.
Samantha Ann Rowland.
Daniil Borisov.
Audrey Nicole Carter.
Samuel Grunhoft.
Shiri Stapish.
Spencer James Tyree.
Bryn McAllister.
Michael Giacalone.
Emily Irene Schroeder.
Zachary Norman Steele.
Peter McKinney.
Sarah Headley.
Jordan Dalgern.
Jacob Ray Schwartz.
William Alex Hayden.
Zachary Les Prince.
Joseph Whedon.
Jordan right there.
Elise Annette Peterson.
Cass Baden.
Good job, man.
Stephen James Horner.
Ashley Teal.
Alexander Davis Dupree.
Anastasia Pele.
Ludmila Gordy.
Scott Grambo.
Emma Grace Mortensen.
Malcolm Alex Townsend.
Bailey Ryan Noble.
Austin Davis.
Lucas Corinne Selfridge.
Stephen Cooch.
Taylor Smith.
Elizabeth Anderson.
Megan Lee Weddle.
Cassandra Annette Rosales.
Sasha Beskett.
Jonathan J. Hooley.
Joseph Ariel Humans.
Chaz Murchie.
Ekaterina Slusarev.
Rianne McIntyre Lee.
Amy Renee Deusma.
Monica Hoblin.
Renee Suzanne Hahn.
Lauren Danielle Campbell.
Lauren Michelle McKinley.
Celeste Crosby.
Brooke McCormick.
Rakeem Freeland.
Catherine Monica Monroe.
Hani Munshi.
Kevin Laws.
Damascus Purnell III.
Alex Coleman.
Derek Michael Irving Cook.
Thomas Sanborn.
Humberto Rivas Nanduhano.
Tommy Patton.
Rodolfo Zamora.
Matthew James Michelotti.
Ghanem Alzaraiha.
Jessica Van Dyken.
Jody Wilkerson.
Caitlin Ann Hatcher Andrews.
Tyler James Jolly.
Hannah Jean Wright.
Justin Michael Korinkowitz.
Megan Ernie.
Brooke Rochelle Wilhelm.
Rodrigo Fallardo.
John Buckner Rabin.
Dylan Hearn.
Jared David Gabbert.
Jessica Barlow.
Adam Smith.
Ashley Simmet.
Steve Black.
Emily Pond.
Michael Lewis Payne.
Devin Darrow.
Nicholas Morris.
Farah Yvonne French.
James William Earl.
Ali Chapin.
Duke Wynn.
Pamela May Earl.
April Morrow.
Maria Isabel Aparicio.
Jacqueline Belock.
Casey Joanne McGinnis.
Shyla Ann Smith Hatch.
Emily Ann Flannery.
Vanessa Jordan.
Marissa Jean Cox.
Joseph Peters.
Alexis Monique Golston.
Neil Campbell.
Alicia Monique Androida.
Nicole Ann Smith.
Rachel Ariana Weiss.
Lisa Marie Trescott.
Jesselyn Alexandria Coleman.
Kylie Danae Lar.
Patrick Michael Meisenheimer.
Ethan Unlin.
Alina Chibitsi.
Ryan Bishop.
Bailey Jones.
Nathan Michael O'Gwyn.
Nikki Michelle Locke.
Stephen Paul Curtis Jones.
Mackenzie Saxton.
Jasmine Byrne.
Courtney Lee Randall.
Ben Mankey.
Nathan Duncan.
Mehdi Gazalne.
Tyler Morgan Reisdorf.
Jonathan Enneking.
Brandon David Velasco.
Tawong Pham.
Todd Ryan Ronch.
Justine Dunham.
Brett Camuela Parsons.
Shelby Rain Kellier.
Kevin Patrick Eugene McDaniel.
Rebecca Gail Johnson.
Charles Xavier Lacoussière.
Henry Michael Souza IV.
Tyler William Bridges.
Laura Zamudio Orozco.
Cassidy Clayton Coates.
Jordan Bradley.
Shauna Nicole Lindberg.
Renee Houchin.
Katie Dora Hagan.
Devaney Jane Stoker.
Danielle Moon.
Sydney Lynn Rose.
Elena Strauss. Bob Jackson.
Katie Jean Peterson.
Kaylee Raymond.
Robert Jones.
Teresa Marie Burlingham.
Amy Marie Euchre.
Mindy Marie James.
Tamara Veit.
Micaiah Ray Hodge.
Colleen Marie Bowerman.
Rosemary Elaine Johnson.
Jake Updegrave.
Rachel Ann Service.
Catherine Autumn Taylor.
Leticia Juarez.
Caitlin Rose Grayman.
Cameron Bowers.
Victoria Leanne DeLeon.
Haley Samantha Bernath.
Amy J. Nunez.
Carrie-Ann Swartz.
Taylor Renee Burke.
Jessica David.
Hannah Jean Bailey.
Leandria Whitcroft.
Gretchen Nicole Temple.
Ashley Marshall.
Amber Marie Eastham.
Melissa Ann Zaragoza.
Sadie Perry.
Gabriella Elise Marcy.
Kayla M. Bickham.
Kirsten Bratlin.
Anna Garbuz.
Shanita Cable.
Narissa Ann Huff.
Jenna Trull.
Jessica Ray Wallace.
James Roy Palaracio.
Olivia Christine Bergman.
Senida Anna Monroy.
Shelby Wiggs.
Howell Mohammed Nur.
Nicole Walter.
Shamika George.
Catherine L. Shinta.
Janika Howard.
Stephanie L. Geiger.
Jatia Getmani Benton.
Lucas Ash.
Daniel Jacob Pitts.
Ross McQuarrie.
Brittany Nicole Swanson.
Paul Vincent Carlin IV.
Eilish Besmer.
Kathleen Claire Tiffany.
Lauren Rose Holm.
Trisha Joanne Wood.
Amanda Ryan Howe.
Madeline Nicole Alderetti.
Taylor Ray Gilbert.
Alyssa Michelle Harris.
Courtney Lynn Kyle.
Megan Nicole Filer.
Colton Sullivan.
Amanda Janae Hennings.
Thane Cope.
Elijah Mikheyev.
Ryan Shadikin.
Stephanie Penaloza.
Zachary Patrick Clemmer.
Christina R. Latin.
Cameron Dalton Crosswhite.
Brianna Riley.
Chandler Jolene Watson.
Kristen Heikela.
Ryan Cortinas.
Amelia Beth Bowman.
Matthew Stratton.
Lauren Rochelle Henry.
Marcus Daniel Dewey Duhamel.
Brittany Marie Below.
Sawyer Michael Keki Nefer.
Jamie Marie Belknap.
Dylan Levon Shenafield.
Ashlyn Juliana Kahelelani Ma'a.
Aaron Yang.
Alexis Catherine Reber.
Joel Hayward Reeves.
Chelsea Cavazos.
Joshua Burns McCoy.
Melissa Millward.
Tyler Benjamin Freeman.
Jacqueline Silvis.
Travis Condren.
Karen Guzman.
Shay Gowdy.
Alicia Poe.
Morgan Poirier.
Anna Jane Davis.
Nick Redding.
Jamie K. Mahoney.
James Mauer.
Kirsten French.
Jakin Fung.
Joshua Gallegos.
Kobe Walsh.
Keith Shelton.
Kirby Gruber.
Jason Eddie Edwards.
Tyler Wilson.
Olivia Fox.
William Eastland.
Lauren Brewington.
Bridger Huntington Williams.
Acacia Lynn Smith.
Tyler Orlowski.
Kelsey Ann Kelly.
Morgan Lenahan.
Jana Marie Olson.
Darren Lee Banky.
Desiree Elizabeth Steed.
Cameron Lee Corcoran.
Laura K. Kramer.
Joshua Stephen Morrow.
Christine Nicole Mailing.
Kyle Legato.
Shauna Michelle Cook.
Quentin Olivas.
Greg Haste.
Aaron Konzak.
Natalie Shrewery.
Whitney Whitman.
Jessica Day.
Kayla Peterson.
Carly Jean Johnson.
Tate Jeanette Kusa.
Jeanette R. Rohrenbach.
Brittany Marie Williams.
Hannah Christian Moreland.
Beth Olivia Ecker.
Daralee Rossier.
Macy Ann Brown.
Mallory J. Ty.
Alicia Nicole Lyons.
Mariah Svenonius.
Chelsea Pangborn.
Christy Rome.
Christina Ledesma.
Rochelle Lynn Green.
Catherine Monzi.
Brianna Joy Bogart.
Carla Lazarte.
Jenny Griffin.
Jessie Robert.
Sandra Carici.
Natalia Kulinich.
Katie Perlinger.
Brendan Ingebrigtsen.
Toshik Edward Watson.
Taylor Ingebrigtsen.
Chase Jared Powell.
Joel Charles Wiley.
Samuel Colston.
Eric Jeffrey Patterson aka EPAT.
Rachel McPeak.
Richard John Malbrick.
Catherine Kelly.
Julie Ann Christine Gallus.
Marianne Darrow.
Danny Ray McCammon.
Emma Jean Irene Lineback.
Krista Gentili.
Charlene Ann Brown.
Courtney Michelle Duda.
Brianna Lundeen.
Ashley Teresa Spitzok.
Karina Velasquez.
Brooke Suzanne Logan.
Reyes Macias Gomez.
Selena Rose Back.
Caitlin Michelle Pacey.
Nessa Forsberg.
Hannah Ziegler.
Anton Yuryev.
Brianna Michelle Hebert.
Ryan Kadmari.
Mary McCulley.
Brittany Alexis Minkler.
Jade Raymond.
Robin Maureen Taylor.
Abigail Rose Cohen.
Christine Kelly Yariati.
Caitlin Alice Graffis.
Brittany Ann Ellingson.
Cecilia Ann Rupert.
Abby Allison.
Shawn Hawk.
Daly Barron.
Stephanie Hook.
Sarah Elena Farsi.
Brooke C. Hansen.
Abria Marie Jones.
Terry Ann Simpson.
Dominique Denise Rose Kuntz.
Caitlin Alice Johnston.
Molly Ann Buelow.
Clorinda Catherine Simpson.
Sarah Michelle Tupper.
Stephanie Grace House.
Sarah P. Morgan.
Elsa Anne-Marie Schmitz.
Jake Saunders.
Gail Platts.
Sheila Ray Clifford.
Vienna Marie Sprenkle.
Michaela Daniels.
Hannah Danielle Harder.
Tyler Clark.
Subaksa Kinami.
Aaron Knapik.
Ashley Brown.
Jordan Flett.
Erin Danielle Fitzpatrick Green.
Yasser Omar Shaheen.
Connie Louise McCullough.
Caitlin Marie Kramer.
Derek Marks.
Emily Christine Varnell.
Stephanie Holton Monroe.
Samuel Harrison Wolf.
Virginia Thomas.
Kelsey Morris.
Robert Jensen.
Lexi Watkins.
Matthew Cisneros.
Anna K. Aho.
Christopher James Hansen.
Paulina Gonzalez Garcia.
Marley Melinda Andrews.
Austin Prettyman.
David Loggy.
Alo Theodore.
Jordan Lee Gwynn.
Ayana Kai Fernandez.
Corin Elizabeth Haug.
Whitney Shanice Mitchell.
Michelle Catherine Piles Houston. Ryan Fuller Hartwell.
Betlewini Gabriel Hazar.
Christine Noel Buckley.
Robert Philip Stevens.
Sharon Antoinette Davis.
Krista Ray Sweeney.
Brett Librecht.
Maria Esperanza Ramirez Cornelius.
Russell Webster.
Patricia Carol Joyner.
Grant Robert Harper.
Courtney Schwind.
David Timothy Deneny.
Jill McKinney.
Eleni Jade Hebert.
Erica Carlson.
Sarah Ann O'Hare.
Ann Johnson.
Shawn Kilpatrick.
John Lawrence Kephart.
Nathan Davis Lind.
Sam Shepard.
Jesse Wolfgang Rattlefinger.
Dylan Robert Cosby.
Cameron Malecki.
Ashley Arden Poole.
Brianna Marie Weisbrew.
Corey Olson.
Courtney Williams.
Annalise Christine Wood.
Jonathan Juarez.
Nicole Roos.
Rigoberto Gutierrez Pinon.
Brandon Lee Gunn. Alejandra Segura. Liliana Peña Lopez. Eric Brasington. Veronica Belknap. Erica Gallegos. Sarah McElfish Dalrymple.
Now I would like to invite Dr. Cullinan back to the podium.
Congratulations, students. Woo! You are now officially graduates and alumni of Eastern Washington University. As you go forth in the world, I hope you will treasure the knowledge and the memories you have gained in your time with us. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Baccalaureate candidates, place your hand on your tassel, which should be on your right. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations! Go out and start something big.
Again, congratulations. You are now part of the alumni family of over 100,000 Eagles. To close the 123rd commencement at Eastern Washington Universities, please rise and join our music department chorale in singing our alma mater. The words are on page 12 of your commencement program. Following the alma mater, please wait by your seats until the platform party has recessed from the stage. It is a great day to be an Eagle, and once again, congratulations, graduates.